Well, the wild pattern continues here across the UK after a very fine and settled day across the majority of the UK, Scotland, Ireland, England and Wales, all enjoying some good spells of sunshine, some isolated showers, but high pressure has been in control. Scraped the car windscreen this morning because of the frost once again. And yes, we've got an area of low pressure once again going to affect Scotland and the northern half of England over the next 24 hours. We've got a very strong sub 974 millibar area of low pressure that will push just south of Iceland, work its way west east, and as it does so, it's going to draw in very powerful southwesterly winds, unusually strong winds for this time of year. We could be seeing gusts as high as 60 miles per hour out of the southwest across parts of Scotland. I do expect gale force winds across the majority of the country over the course of tomorrow, and as that pushes through, we're going to see very heavy rain, potentially some localised flooding as well. So yeah, we've got a wild pattern, that's for sure. And I've seen a report out of the Metro newspaper today that so far this May, the UK has seen its coldest May in some 300 years. Yeah, Piers Corbyn of Weather Action, I credit him highly for his cold May forecast. I was a bit sceptical, I must admit, about such an extreme forecast that we could see the coldest May in 100 years, but so far he's been bang on target with his forecast, and I commend him for that. But over the next 7 days, we've got yet more frosty and cold nights ahead. As that Icelandic low pushes into Scandinavia, it's going to grab cold Arctic air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere, work it through the UK and Ireland, and with any sort of high pressure that you find in between these areas of low pressure, we've got clear skies, light winds, maximum radiational cooling is achieved, and with that cold mid-latitudes, or should I say mid-atmosphere, we then draw that cold down to the surface. So don't be surprised. Monday night, perhaps even Tuesday night, we'll see some widespread areas of rural ground frost. Yet again, it's getting late in the season, but it's that type of pattern this year. We could see frost, folks, for several times before the end of May, and it is pretty remarkable, that's for sure. But over the coming 7 days, we'll see calming conditions. That trough becomes well established over western parts of Europe. Continuation of 100-degree heat across southern parts of interior Iberia, and over the course of the mid to latter part of the upcoming week, we'll see that heat starting to get transferred from southern parts of Spain across into the western Mediterranean basin, even into Italy. So over the upcoming weekend, this is next weekend, we'll see very warm conditions settling across Italy, while Spain, you folks become cooler and more unsettled as that UK trough works its way right down